Before Isaac ever knew her name, heaven had already chosen her. Before love was felt, destiny was already in motion. Abraham is old, his body is fading, but the promise of God is not. He knows one thing deeply. Isaac must not marry from the Canaanites, not because of culture, but because of covenant. So Abraham calls his most trusted servant, a man who has walked beside him for years, a man of loyalty, not title, and he gives him a sacred mission. "Put your hand under my thigh," Abraham says. This is not ordinary instruction. This is covenant language, a binding oath before God. "Swear to me that you will not take a wife for my son from this land, but go to my country, my family, and find her there." The servant prepares 10 camels, gold, silver, gifts. But the heaviest thing he carries is not wealth, it is responsibility. He leaves the familiar land, behind him Abraham, ahead of him uncertainty. The desert stretches endlessly. Days become silence, and silence becomes thought. What if I choose wrongly? What if no woman agrees to come? This promise is bigger than me. But he continues, because obedience does not wait for confidence. He reaches the city of Nahor. Outside the gates is a well, a place where destinies often begin. He stops the camels, and he does something powerful. He does not strategize, he does not plan further, he prays. "Lord God of my master Abraham, let me find success today. Let the woman you have chosen come here, and let her give me a sign. Let her not only give me water, but also water my camel. Let this be the confirmation of your will." Before his prayer fully settles in the air, she appears. Rebecca, young, strong, graceful, carrying a water jar. She walks toward the well. The servant watches silently. Something stirs in his spirit. She draws water. She fills her jar. She turns to leave. The servant runs toward her. "Please, give me a little water." She immediately responds, "Drink, my lord." No hesitation, no resistance, only kindness. She gives him water. But then she says something unexpected. "I will also draw water for your camels." And she begins. 1 jar, 2 jars, 10 jars. She goes back again, and again, and again. Camels drink heavily. This is not small effort. This is labor, this is endurance, this is character revealed through action. The servant watches in silence. His heart begins to tremble. This is not chance. This is confirmation. He lowers his head, and he worships. Right there at the well, he takes out gold, a nose ring, bracelets, nose. He gives them to her. She is shocked, confused, overwhelmed. She runs home. Her family hears everything. They listen carefully. The servant tells the entire story, from Abraham, to the oath, to the prayer, to the sign at the well. Every detail aligns perfectly. They realize something profound. This is not human arrangement, this is divine direction. They call Rebecca, they ask her, "Will you go with this man?" This is not a small question. This is a life-changing moment. A decision between comfort and calling, between familiarity and destiny. She pauses. The room is silent. Her future is hanging in the balance. Then she speaks. "I will go." She leaves her family, her city, her comfort. She climbs onto camels and begins a journey into the unknown, not knowing what awaits, but trusting the unseen hand of God. Isaac is alone, in a field, at evening, meditating, waiting. He is not distracted by noise. He is tuned to heaven. He lifts his eyes and sees camels approaching. Rebecca looks up. Isaac approaches. The servant explains everything. Isaac listens, silently receiving what God has arranged. He brings her into his mother's tent, and something beautiful happens. He loves her. Comfort returns after loss. Promise continues after grief. This was not coincidence. It was covenant. This was not luck. It was leadership from heaven. Before they ever met, God had already decided.